So tonight, per vote, we're gonna deal with the final installment of the adultery demon. Alright? Uh a lot of people, this is probably the most viewed series we got on YouTube right now. Uh, I guess, Israel going through it, man. Israel going through it. For real. So, like I said on part two, I had a lot more left. So we gonna deal with a couple more articles, few more scriptures, and Lord's willing, what I'm saying, we get everything we need to conquer this thing once and for all. Alright? So we gonna start with this article, professionalcounseling.com.
What are the classic warning signs of infidelity?
What are the classic warning signs of your spouse cheating on you? Come on.
Nothing I can say or write will give you a definite answer. And I want you to be careful not to jump to conclusions about what you might think are obvious signs of cheating.
Right, just like the articles in part one. They always gave that disclaimer. Just because somebody might be doing this or doing that don't mean they got the hots for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to watch out for. All right, go ahead.
However, a combination of the following may indicate that your partner is having an affair.
Right, if they doing multiple of these signs, the odds are what they are. All right, read on.
How to tell your spouse is having an affair. You'll want to be aware of the body language. See also my articles on nonverbal communication.
Right, so I know they had said something about like when somebody real interested in you, they feet pointing at you, you know what I'm saying, they eyes locked and stuff like that. So, on the contrary, if your spouse cheating on you, maybe they not engaging with you like that. You know what I'm saying? They not looking directly at you, they feet pointing at, like they ready to get out your face, they ready to get out the house so they can go with they boo thing. You know what I'm saying? So body language. All right, go ahead.
How to interpret body language and body language signs. What is said, how it is said, what is not talked about, actions that don't fit with his or her values and beliefs, changes in the timings of their comings and goings, the possibility they're having an online relationship.
You ain't got to read the parentheses. Keep going. Whether your partner
or spouse could be addicted to adult material.
So, now, we talked about this in part one. The porn thing, right? So in Matthew 5:27, it lets you know, 5:27 and 28, that when you look on a woman and lust after her, you done already opened the portal to adultery. You are already in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you addicted to adult material, you get to a point where you decent, just like, okay, we get married, we fall in love with our spouse, obviously, unless it was, just straight through the back door, it was an accident, but I just had to apply the scriptures or whatever. But for the most part, us that's married, we was doing it like rabbits with each other. We loved it, right? But eventually, it got old to you. You got desensitized to that feeling that she gave you. You know what I'm saying? Or he gave you. So, same thing with porn. All right? You get to watching porn, you get to binging, you get to, and then after some weeks and some months, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that can lead to you looking into different types of porn, or you just go out there and get to do the real thing. You go to Backpage, you go to, you know what I'm saying, you get one of them apps, something like that, and you just fulfill your fantasy in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That I'm telling you, porn is the gateway, just like they say weed is the gateway drug that'll lead to pills and crack and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Porn is the gateway to adultery. All right? So, You know, like I said, brothers, I saw my first flick when I was 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to like wash my damn mind, bruh. I'm telling you, porn was a stronghold. Me, my brothers, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That thing right there, I'm telling you, that's one of Satan's many devices. All right, so go back. Scroll down. The signs.
The signs your spouse is cheating. You may have noticed the early signs of infidelity without consciously being aware of their significance.
Right, you may have noticed a few of these things, but you wasn't consciously aware of the fact that this may mean that he or she is actually stepping out on you. All right? Keep going.
The development of an affair often progresses through stages with a corresponding change in behavior at home, however subtle. Here are the likely scenarios. Your spouse and the other person may have met online or at work, even in your own home. Check with your friends.
Damn. Go ahead.
The attraction may have been sheer lust, or it may have started off with a mutual understanding that developed into a friendship. Perhaps there was some friendly flirting. The two of them may have developed an emotional affair, with one or both having increasingly strong feelings for another.
Right, so that we covered that in part 1. All right, having an emotional affair is cheating. Even if y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't did nothing physically. Like we saw brother, wife, you know what I'm saying, texting another man. It wasn't no, I guess you could say, evidence that they laid down with each other physically, but you reading them text messages and they talking about it, you got to go, ho.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Having an emotional affair is adultery. All right, and that's how a lot of it start. Go ahead.
Flirting with increasingly physical innuendo will have turned into overt advances. Or
innuendo means hints. You know what I'm saying? So I'm touching you in a way where you know, like I want it. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm hugging you in a way like I'm indicating, like I'm holding you a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And it increases. It only get worse and worse. Oh, y'all been to school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it was when a girl start to like you and y'all hug in the hallway and at the lockers, and you know what I'm saying? Then y'all in the cafeteria. It just increase till y'all kissing. All right? That's just how it go. All right, keep going.
There was no friendship, just lust, and they simply invited the other woman or man to the bedroom. This could also be an addiction to physical intimacy. They may or may not have set out to cheat on you by having an affair right from the start. They may have met online and been unfaithful by exchanging sensitive and personal details about your relationship, having an emotional affair, and or having cyber lovemaking.
Cyber lovemaking. Hey, y'all remember AOL chat? Like back in the day when MySpace was so look, I had a cousin, she was older than me. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them little cousins, like, I'm gonna get on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like protective, even though I can't be because I'm a little ass boy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to stop my big cousin from being a hoe. So I'm seeing like her messaging like just random dudes from all over the country talking about, you know, this and this and that. Like I'm seeing like, cuz you nasty. You know what I'm saying? So she, you know, she leave her stuff open. She leaves somewhere, go to sleep. I'm messaging the dudes like, stop messaging me. I hate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the niggas to leave her alone. You know, and one day she figured out, she like, have you been messaging people on my thing? And I was like, I mean, I love you, cuz. You know, I don't want you to be a cyber hoe. My cousin was a cyber hoe.
Right.
All right, keep going.
Depending on their beliefs and values, your partner or spouse may be alternating between craving the attention they get when they're with their lover and wanting to walk away from their affair. Regardless of your particular circumstances, at the moment, if you value your relationship, I recommend you start fighting back straight away. Don't wait for things to develop. Instead, put yourself in the driving seat.
All right, scroll down. Scroll down. 11 signs of a cheating spouse. All right, scroll down. All right. Read that.
A cheating spouse's guilty body language. Research shows that as a human being, we're all too keen to tell a lie. You may even be aware that your spouse is lying to you all too often. However, body language signs are difficult to interpret accurately. Keep that in mind when you are reading the following signs of infidelity. 6 nonverbal signs of infidelity. Your partner may be avoiding eye contact, a sign of guilt.
Right. Your partner may be avoiding eye contact. Real quick, get Matthew 6. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 22. A partner may be avoiding eye contact. Read that.
Book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
Right. So the light of the body is the eye. Meaning you got the power to enlighten yourself through what you put in front of you, through what you see, through what you read, through what you gain. You know, they say that the eye is the window to the soul. All right? So the light of your body is your eye. If you stay focused on the light, which is God's laws. Go ahead.
But if thine eye be evil.
But if your eye be what?
Be evil.
Come on.
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
Now, so you got to think about this, right? If your body is full of darkness because you've been in the midst of evil, you've been watching porn, you've been seeing other women, you've been seeing other men, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Them eyes, it's going to be harder to look somebody that's full of light in the eyes when you full of darkness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. So eye contact, that's a real thing, even just in general. All right? When brothers shift the eyes, they don't want to look you in the eye and stuff like that. You got to watch them brothers. You know something is off. All right? Finish that.
If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Right. How great is that darkness? So these type of indicators, you never know how deep somebody is in darkness. All right, go back. His or her eyes.
His or her eyes may be shifting all over the place, trying to avoid your gaze.
Come on.
He or she may stare at you, holding your gaze, as they know the meaning behind avoiding your gaze.
Right. So you got these people, they know, you know what I'm saying, by me avoiding it, I'm knowing you're going to be suspicious, so I'm going to stare at you. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's levels to this stuff. All right, go ahead, go back. Go back, put it on the screen. Come on.
He or she may blink more when staring.
Read.
He or she may be hiding their hands. A hangover from childhood. I didn't do that, honest. They may blush when you talk about the subject. Be careful. They may be embarrassed, but not actually guilty.
Scroll down. All right, scroll down. Scroll down. How to tell if your spouse is cheating. No. You know what I want? Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. And real quick, to get us Sirach 19:29 about the body language. Just keep scrolling, David. All right, that's what I want, the excuses. But read that real quick, Sirach 19:29. Take that off the screen real quick.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 29.
Uh-huh.
A man may be known by his look.
Come on.
And one that hath understanding by his countenance.
By his what?
His countenance.
By his countenance. All right, so the countenance is going into what we just read about the way that they looking. You know what I'm saying? Looking around, staring at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Just different signs, you know, within a facial expression. Go ahead.
when thou meetest him.
Yeah.
Verse 30, a man's attire in excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Right. So a man's attire, what they got on, the excessive laughter and gait, the way they walk, show what they is. This is body language. These are different indicators based off what you're doing or how you looking other than what you verbally putting out. All right. God said you can examine a man's body language, how they walking. You know what I'm saying? How they looking. And you can know, you know what I'm saying, what type of person they are. All right, so now go back to the article, the excuses.
12 common excuses for cheating when being confronted. We're married, but I feel lonely.
Right, so that'll be one of the first cards pulled. You never spend any time with me, so I just got lonely. Right? We married, but I feel lonely. Go ahead.
I never see you.
Same thing. You always gone. You never take me out. You never spend any time with me. I never see you. Go ahead.
He/she was throwing herself at me.
Right. Throwing herself or himself at me. I couldn't control myself. You know what I'm saying? They was pressing. I wasn't trying to cheat on you. I just got weak because that person was on me. All right, go ahead.
The opportunity was there and I took it. It didn't mean anything.
Right. I didn't have no feelings for him or nothing. It was just, I slipped up. I mean, I'm a man. Right? Now, sister, she can't say nothing. She can't say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when they do it, it means something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For a dude, it may just be for to get the rocks off. But a sister, if she cheat on you, bruh, it was feelings involved. Right. All right, it is what it is. All right, now go to the next one. Number 5.
Number 5, you were unfaithful and I wanted revenge.
You were unfaithful and I wanted revenge. Now I want to deal with this one because go to Jeremiah 3, verse 1. Now, as a man, you know what I'm saying? If you commit adultery, the wife can't divorce you. That's not grounds for divorce for a woman if a man commit adultery. Y'all gotta, as a man, you gotta make up for it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta right your wrongs. You gotta build your wife back up in the spirit. And y'all got to keep moving forward. Y'all got to get past it. You're going to have to live with, certain things that's going to be hard for her to get over, but she going to have to get over it. And as the man, you got to build her up to get over it. All right? It is what it is. Because if she say, you committed adultery, so that's why I've been dressing like this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've been wearing this fragrance. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm entertaining these dudes or whatever. As a man that cheated on her, you know what I'm saying? She can't cheat. She can't get even. You know what I'm saying? She got to go if she feel like, it is what it is. You read about a time period, when we was in rulership or whatever and we was able to have multiple wives. You never read about a woman having multiple husbands. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. All right, Jeremiah 3 and 1.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 1. They say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's.
Right, and she lay down with another man. If your wife gets some revenge on you, or let's just say she just cheated on you in general. Go ahead.
Shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
So that's a rhetorical question. He supposed to go back to that hole? Nah. If he do that, the land gonna be greatly polluted according to Deuteronomy the 24th chapter.
Right.
He gonna pollute the land like that. So you never go back to a woman that done stepped out on you. Now, that's the reason why I pulled that, because in the world you had some brothers that was, simplematic. You know what I'm saying? And they was in a relationship. Y'all both was under the same roof paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was a partnership.
Right.
And you needed her. You didn't want to let her go. Y'all had kids or whatever. You done found out she done cheated on you. And you said, I bet I'm going to just turn into a savage. Y'all went and did numbers with the O's out here. Out of revenge on her stepping out on you. All right? God said, nah, that ain't how you do it. You just let her go and get a new wife that's going to be faithful.
Right.
All right? All right. So, and trust and believe me, it had been relationships in the body where the brother found out his wife cheated, but his wife got a good job. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of kids. They got business ties, stuff like that. And he don't tell leadership. You know what I'm saying? And he don't, because he know what leadership gonna say. For real, I'm telling I know it didn't happen, bruh. For real. That thing, hey, I'm telling you. So that's how, we shouldn't even get to the point where we dealing with number 5. All right? So go back to the article.
Number 6, you only had time for the children / yourself, and I felt neglected.
Right, you neglected me. Notice all of these things are like deflection on the spouse that didn't get caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? I got caught cheating because of you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do this and you didn't do that. Go ahead. Get that real quick in Isaiah 58, verse 9. This is one thing about guilty persons. When you done caught them in the act of something, you know what I'm saying? They get the, casting their finger at you when they point the 3 back at themselves. Because the thumb, like, kind of be to the side, or facing down. So it'd be 3 pointing back at them. All right, read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 9.
Come on.
Then shalt thou call, and the Lord shall answer. Thou shalt cry, and he shall say, Here I am. If thou take away from putting forth of the finger.
If you take away from thee the putting forth of the finger. God want us to stop doing that. Playing the blame game. All right? Especially you get caught in a sin, you supposed to be contrite. You supposed to be remorseful. You supposed to be begging for mercy. You know what I'm saying? From the Lord. And you supposed to be seeking mercy from that person that you trespassed against. All right? Never pointing the finger. Right. God said, don't do that. All right, go back to the article. Number 7.
Number 7. There was no reason for my infidelity. I love you, and I was really happy.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a issue or anything. I just did it. I mean, I'm human. It wasn't your fault. You know, I'm telling you that you got some things that's like, okay, yeah, this, of course, an adulterer would do that, but you got some stuff it's like, damn, that's an expert adulterer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing the opposite of what they should be doing because they know the stuff that they would be doing would be suspicious. So I'm doing the opposite of suspicious stuff. You know what I'm saying? For it, these is super adulterers. Like, nah, trust me, it wasn't you.
Right.
It was me. Keep reading.
I didn't mean to have an affair. It just happened.
Come on.
He/she made me feel good about myself again.
That be the one in all the Tyler Perry movies. You know what I'm saying? See, that person, they lit a flame. I mean, you were neglecting me and not doing this and doing that, and that just made me feel just new again on the inside.
He complimented my nails.
Yeah. He made me feel special. You never do that for me. All right, I'm telling you, bruh. Ooh, keep going back to the article.
Number 10. Most of my mates have affairs. It's normal these days.
Wow. Come on.
You spend more time and energy at work than on me.
Come on.
I had no choice. I did it because we weren't making love anymore.
Right. I had no choice. I did it because we wasn't making love no more. Now, I'm going to deal with that in a second. All right. Go to standardmedia.com, the other article. I had no choice because we wasn't making love no more. All right, so this is a list of things that lead people to having an affair. All right, let's jump right into it. Number one.
List of things that lead people to having an affair. Number one, rushed marriages.
Right, or a back door, side door. All right. That's why leadership be saying. That's why they be going in on these type of marriages, bro. And these be the main marriages getting counseled. And not only the main marriages getting counseled, but the main marriages that seek counsel concerning I'm having issues with lust. All right, one of the spouses or both of them, these backdoor marriages, they be dealing with lust. You know what I'm saying? Because they done got themselves into something that wasn't really satisfactory, but they just had to, they just had to roll with it because Exodus 22 and 16. All right, rushed marriages. You didn't fall in love with that person on a spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? You just hit it, and it was what it was. You had to marry him to stay in the body. All right, read that.
A lot of people are getting married for society, for their parents, because they had a baby together, or just to be called husband and wife. This rush into marriage or getting married for the wrong reasons will lead you to the struggle to be faithful as you married a stranger.
Damn.
Or someone you don't connect with.
Imagine that, being married to somebody that y'all don't got that bond like that. Y'all don't feel like y'all one flesh. You know, y'all going to all these marriage classes and getting counsel and they pulling, y'all one flesh and this and that, and you don't feel it. Like, I'm not one flesh with it. We don't got nothing in common. I don't like her. I don't like sitting next to her on the couch watching a movie. I go in the room by myself. I'm only at peace in the house when I'm by myself. I don't like her.
Right.
I don't like him. You get on my nerves. Just imagine the struggle of having to be faithful with to that person that you don't even like, let alone love. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm telling you, that's the danger of backdoor marriages. All right? Keep going.
A connection can be worked on if you both are willing.
Right. Guess what? If y'all married, you know what I'm saying, y'all trying to honor God's laws, trust me, y'all can make it happen. Y'all just got to be willing to make that connection. Now, it's going to take work, though, hard work. But as you can see, hey, Exodus 22 and 16 got a verse 17 with it. You know what I'm saying? If the fathers refuse, you know what I'm saying, you pay that money and then you ain't marrying her, As you can see, we had that example a couple weeks ago. Right. You know what I'm saying? The brother thought he was going to hit it and, yeah, I'm going to get to marry her. Nah, little young nigga, no. The daddy said, no, sir. Right. You're not marrying my daughter. For real. So you just think you're going to sneak through the back door now. It's going to be different. It's going to be more complicated, you know what I'm saying, than what it been. It is what it is. All right, go back to the article. Number two, emotional neglect. The key component of a relationship / marriage is companionship. Mm-hmm. If you don't attend to your partner's emotional needs, someone else who values your partner more will be willing to do so. Right. Somebody I'm telling you, bro, everybody that had, I ain't gonna say everybody, but for the most part, if you was somebody with some type of substance in your life, you had a secret admirer. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that saw you in your relationship, you know what I'm saying, for a long period of time, and they were just waiting for it to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? For real. Waiting to see you going through hard times and not getting along with your spouse so they can ease on in. You know what I'm saying? That's how the R&B singers sing about. What Trey Songz say? I can't help but wait till you get. It don't change. I ain't got the vocals, but you know what I'm saying? For real, Trey Songz made hits out of what we just read. For real, I can't help but wait. Oh, all right, go back to that. If you know me, you know that's my guy, man. You need to repent, though. All right. Read.
Most affairs start as an emotional bond.
Uh-huh.
Cultivate emotional intimacy between you two. Communicate warmly and often. Don't push your partner away. Create no vacuum.
See, now, young people, we gotta, like, social media and just a whole lot of different factors. Like, the younger it get, the less, you know what I'm saying, substance you'll have in a relationship, because like everything is through a phone and technology. People don't go outside no more. People don't interact like in real life no more. You know what I'm saying? So we just seeing you on the screen. We just lusting. When I get with you, I'm trying to get to the business. We not developing no type of emotional intimacy. And I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, just in general. But, you know, that's the, you know, you talk to some old school brothers or whatever, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, you with a woman, you know, you got a wife or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's your woman, you gotta get her mind, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be worried about her mind more than her body. Her body
Right.
gonna follow her mind. So if you got her mind turned on or whatever, her body gonna do whatever. We just be focused on the body. You know what I'm saying? And that leads to a lack of emotional intimacy. When y'all start getting on each other's nerves, guess what? Y'all ain't turned on by each other no more. You know what I'm saying? So there's stuff we gotta think about in relationships. We gotta build that emotional intimacy. All right, go back to number 3.
Number 3, old habits.
Uh-huh.
If during your singlehood or younger years or in your past relationships, you used to be casual about sex and you don't deal with your past, you will do the same in marriage. The stock of your habits, leave behind dangerous habits.
Right. So that's going into mortifying your members, because a lot of us was whoremongers. A lot of our women was whores. You know what I'm saying? We got to a point where we was numb. Like, sex was just something we did to pass time by. It's just what I do on Friday night. I just have sex. You know what I'm saying? For real. So you got to kick that, I'm telling you, because that can roll over into your marriage. Sex is just a, you know what I'm saying, a pastime. So y'all not really building any type of real connection with each other. All right, go to number 4.
Number 4, bad company. The wrong friends will incite you to be unfaithful, even cover up for you, because most likely they are also having affairs.
Damn.
Surround yourself with friends who will keep you accountable.
Right. So I want to deal with this one because it's a good example of this in the Bible. All right. Go to 2 Samuel chapter 13 and verse 1. Bad friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the world, you know, in the truth, it's y'all got to be on real demon time to be doing stuff like that. But in the world, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us had friends that was coaching us through, you know, our affairs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much, but I could say as a friend in the world, I was the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, hey, bruh, you know, but it is what it is. All right, don't have that friend that's gonna help you and, you know what I'm saying, guide you along the way of your foolishness. 2 Samuel 13, verse 1.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after this, that Absalom, the son of David, had a fair sister whose name was Tamar. And Amnon, the son of David, loved her.
So now when you read about Absalom in chapter 14, it say he was very, I think it called him beautiful. Hold on, let me see. It said that Absalom, it said it was none to be so much praised as Absalom for his beauty, right? So David had Absalom in a daughter with Absalom mama, right? So Absalom mama must have been fine, because her and David, you know what I'm saying, they made some beautiful kids, right? All right? Absalom was the Bible said he was a beautiful man. And his sister was very fair. So Amnon, a son by another different mama, he loved her. All right, go ahead.
And Amnon was so vexed that he fell sick for his sister Tamar, for she was a virgin. And Amnon thought it hard for him to do anything to her.
Right, so he was so vexed. He like, man, she's so fine. Just seeing her every day is like, oh my gosh, like, what I'm gonna do? Cause I know I can't just get her. That's my sister.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But golly, I gotta have her. Go ahead.
But Amnon had a friend.
But Amnon had a what?
A friend.
You see how the story going? He vexed. He like, man, I know I can't do this. I can't do it. And then the Bible say, but he had a friend. he had somebody to help him and boost his confidence to, you know what I'm saying, get her. Who said, what you mean you can't? What you mean you can't get her? Watch this. Read on.
Whose name was Jonadab, the son of Shemaiah, David's brother. And Jonadab was a very subtle man.
This was his cousin. All right? It said it was his friend, but it was his cousin. This was David's brother's son. This is David's nephew, so this is Amnon's cousin. I always didn't have that cousin. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure some of y'all big cousins in here introduced y'all to porn. I bet you. You know what I'm saying? Because brought that magazine in there. Like, I bet you, you know what I mean? You like, where you get that from, cuz? For real. I'm telling you. Amnon's cousin. It said, and Jonadab was what?
And Jonadab was a very subtle man.
He was a very slick dude. So like the article said, it's most likely these people out here doing what they trying to get you to do. You know what I'm saying? So he was a very subtle man. This dude right here was probably, hey, you know, he knew how to get what he wanted to get. All right, he had game. That's basically what the Bible's saying. Jonadab had game. All right? Verse 5. Verse 4.
And he said unto him, why art thou being the king's son, lean from day to day?
So this like along the lines of the same thing that Jezebel told Ahab. Remember when he was trying to get the field? Right. And the dude was like, no, my daddy gave me this field. You know what I'm saying? And he went home sad and crying. Jezebel was like, nigga, ain't you the king? The hell wrong with you? The hell you looking sad for? You ain't trying to eat my damn food that I cook for you. Better pick your damn chin up. He's saying the same thing. Ain't you the king's son? You a prince.
Right.
You leaning, they looking sad and depressed for. Read.
Will thou not tell me?
Right. What's wrong with you? Come on.
And Amnon said unto him, I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister.
So he had to confess. Like, Tamar, bro. Man. Woo. I'm wounded, bruh. I'm wounded. Come on.
And Jonadab said unto him, lay thee down on thy bed.
So instead of cuz correcting him like, oh, nigga, that's nasty. You ain't read Leviticus 18 when it talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Get your mind right. Nah, he giving them the game. Like, all right, look, big cuz, this what you do. He said, lay thee down on that bed. Come on.
And make thyself sick.
And pretend like you sick. Come on.
And when thy father cometh to see thee, say unto him, I pray thee, let my sister Tamar come and give me meat, and dress the meat in my sight, that I may see it and eat it at her hand.
So basically, play sick and make sure Tamar is your nurse. All right? So she's going to just be you and her in the room, bruh, and she going to be yours. Watch what I tell you. All right? So that was the example of that evil friend. You know what I'm saying? The type of friend that you don't want around you, bruh, because they wise to do evil. So they going to counsel you through your folly, through your madness. All right? Now go back to the article. Read number 5.
Number 5. Sexual frustration.
What?
Sexual frustration.
Sexual frustration. It's one of the top 5 things that lead to adultery. Read.
When your sexual needs are not met at home, when you have a wife who keeps making excuses or seem disinterested in making love, when you have a husband who makes having sex all about him, or who no longer desires you, this can lead to a frustration that makes you vulnerable to temptation.
All right. So I know we read the part about the wife. The brother was like, yeah, excuses. Always making excuses, man. Yeah. You know, she don't be into it. She just lay there like a damn log on the ground. But then, you know, the sisters, you know, they can't express like y'all, but they felt that too. A husband who make having sex all about him. You know what I'm saying? He just, I'll give you some water. She like, what? Like, we're done? You know what I'm saying? You ain't stimulate her at all. Sisters going through that thing, man. For real. Sisters going, that's why the scripture, when it say, love your neighbor as you love yourself, I'm telling you, we got a ways to go, like, in application, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, for real. Go back.
Take care of each other's sexual needs. Husbands, learn to touch your wife, to foreplay.
No, I think we didn't read that. This can lead to a frustration. Yeah, this can lead to a frustration.
This can lead to a frustration that makes you vulnerable to temptation.
Right, so whenever you got that disconnect in the bedroom, somebody not interested, somebody, you know, being one-sided, they not really, you know what I'm saying, stimulating you or whatever, it says this can lead to a frustration that makes you vulnerable to temptation. What temptation? The temptation to find somebody who will satisfy your needs. All right? Go back. Take care.
Take care of each other's sexual needs. Husbands, learn to touch your wife, to foreplay, and how to give her pleasure, even if your erection doesn't last or you ejaculate too soon.
It's getting a little graphic, but y'all, hey, for real, this is game right here. Learn how to touch your wife. It's more than just, you know what I'm saying, the pipe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to use your hands, you know what I'm saying, your tongue, and all day. It is what we grown, all right? Yeah.
Learn how to use everything.
So even if you is, you know what I'm saying, a boom, boom, bap, and them tap, you know what I'm saying, you still got to find different ways to keep it going to make sure she get what she need. All right? Go ahead.
Wives, learn to be sexually engaged, to communicate what you want and to seduce your husband.
Right. So learn to be sexually engaged. That's real. Because if I'm, you know what I'm saying, as a man, you know, you doing it and she just laying there like she just, oh, you done yet? It's like, man, I go.
Right.
Then, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you gotta, hey, I'm telling you, bro, it's so much wickedness out here. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, you know, hey, it's, you know, especially if a brother was sexually active in the world.
Right.
Most likely you done came across a freak that done all type of tricks and, you know what I'm saying, different stuff. So when your wife is not engaged, you want that engagement as a husband. You want your wife to be active within the, you know what I'm saying, what y'all doing. All right? And if you as the woman, if he not pleasing you, make sure you say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be, I know it's, you know what I'm saying, he might be a little standoffish. You know, we got pride and stuff like that, but you got to communicate what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, wait, well, it's, you know, we don't foreplay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then as a wife, you got to initiate it. You know what I'm saying? If he just chilling or cooling or whatever, you know what I'm saying? When you initiate it as the woman, you kind of got a little control. Like, you can kind of make him stimulate you in a sense, because you didn't took the wheel, like you initiating it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can make him do stuff he wouldn't normally do. That's the power of initiation as the woman. Women don't get that though. You know what I'm saying? All right. But get 1 Corinthians 7:3. That one right there was very scriptural. All right. 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 3.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence.
Now, we always read this, and we always deal with it in terms of doing it enough. Make sure y'all doing it frequently. But it's also, like we read in the article, you know what I'm saying, being engaged, you know what I'm saying, really doing it. Because if you half-assing it, that's not do, but never, you know what I'm saying? Pull up the definition of do, D-U-E. Render unto your spouse due benevolence. All right? Due benevolence. Let's read the definition of do. I want number 2.
Do, the proper quality or extent adequate.
Of the proper quality or extent. You know what I'm saying? That means it ain't just doing it. It ain't just laying there. You know what I'm saying? I need some quality out of this thing.
Right.
All right? Same thing with you as the man. It ain't just going in and out. Come on, you got to stimulate me. You know what I'm saying? That's how she feel. It got to be the proper quality. All right, let's read them synonyms.
Synonyms. Proper. Right and proper. Correct.
I know you single brothers, y'all just kind of got to, you know, just stay in the spirit. You know, don't make no movies in your mind right now. All right? And it's another thing, too. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures say, seek not out the things that's too high for you. Some of you brothers, in y'all mind, y'all want the freakiest thing walking, but y'all ain't finna do, you know, y'all ain't just, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, make sure that you stay within your pay grade, all right? Because that's going to lead to some issues. I'm just telling you now.
Right.
If you a boring brother, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, you know, just got it like that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the sister that you proving or whatever, the woman that you choose is, you know, a conservative sister. She ain't, you know, she wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, a gymnast or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just a regular mission.
Yeah, just regular. All right? For real. I'm telling you, go beyond your measures, there's going to be a problem. All right? Go back to the, proper.
Proper, right and proper, correct, rightful, fitting, suitable, appropriate, apt, adequate, sufficient, enough, ample, satisfactory.
Satisfactory. Your goal gotta do benevolence. Your goal gotta be to satisfy your spouse. All right? That's what God wants us to do, satisfy each other.
Right.
Don't just lay there. Don't just push till you release. You know what I'm saying? Satisfy your wife.
Right.
Sister, satisfy your husband. All right? That's what God say. Go back to the script. 1 Corinthians 7:3.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence.
Come on.
And likewise also the wife unto the husband.
Read.
The wife have not power of her own body,
But the husband.
but the husband.
Come on.
And likewise also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife.
You see that? Now that part is heavy because, you know, we know the scriptures about wives, submit yourselves to your husbands and stuff like that. You know, that's talking about the household. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the head of the house. You know what I'm saying? But in the bedroom, guess what? Your wife got power over your body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. For real. Hey, she like, hey, I I need it. Guess what you gotta do? You gotta give it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can't make you buy her a new purse. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to submit to the fact that you said no. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a purchase. But in the bedroom, hey, you gotta love your neighbors, you love yourself, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, you can't pull a rabbit at the head or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She can't, make you do nothing too crazy outside of your boundaries. But if you capable, guess what? She got that power, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Satisfy your wife. There's due benevolence. All right? Read on.
Defraud ye not one another.
Right. Now, defrauding is a commandment in Leviticus 19. You're not supposed to defraud one another. You know what I'm saying? That's a law. So God is telling us right here that us not rendering due benevolence to our spouse puts us in the sin of defrauding. You know what I'm saying? We just thought it was dealing with money and items and all that. No, you can defraud your neighbor with your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's your spouse. God said, defraud ye not one the other. Come on.
Except it be with consent for a time.
Unless it's consensual that y'all not doing it. Read.
That ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer.
And that should be the only time outside of, the uncleanness when she have a period or when she have a baby. You know what I'm saying? The only time y'all shouldn't be rendering due benevolence is when y'all fasting with each other. All right? We should be fasting often. So it ain't like y'all just every day that she not on the cycle or something, y'all gotta That just mean y'all ain't fasting and praying like y'all should be. You know what I'm saying? Because, a woman can be just overwhelmed. You just beating down every damn day. It is what it is. So y'all gotta fast and pray and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that should be the only time when y'all not getting it in. All right? Come on.
And come together again.
So if after the fast, you know what I'm saying, when y'all break the fast, you know what I'm saying, y'all supposed to make it happen again. Them supposed to be like the most romantic nights. You done abstained from everything all day. You ain't touched no food. You ain't drunk no water. You ain't put nothing in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Then the sundown come. You know what I'm saying? You drink water, you brush your teeth, you freshen your breath, you freshen up, you done put some food in you, you feel rejuvenated. Guess what? Y'all supposed to come together again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be, it's going to feel like I ain't going to say the very first time, but it's just going to feel good like that. You know what I'm saying? Coming off a fast. God said, do that. When y'all done fasting, come together again, or what's going to happen?
That Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
Now, pull up that Merriam-Webster. That's not a Negro word. All right? So if y'all, as days going by, and y'all not fasting, she not on her cycle or nothing like that. She not applying the Leviticus 15 or nothing like that, and y'all not doing it, Satan will tempt you for your incontinency. All right, read that.
Incontinence, inability of the body to control the.
No, not that one. Scroll down a little bit. There you go. There we go. Read that one.
Incontinence, failure to restrain sexual appetite.
Failure to restrain your sexual appetite. So you got an appetite. You got a routine sexual diet. And your spouse is holding that on you. Satan will tempt you according to that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Satan will tempt you. You like this. You know what I'm saying? Your wife holding out. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? You got, the scriptures say that the adulterers seek for the precious life. You got women out here that's ready and willing to get it in, whether you married or not.
Facts.
And guess what? They are vessels of Satan. Satan will tempt you at the gym, the grocery store, the gas station. You know what I'm saying? For real. Maybe even at the school-ish. Believe it or not. Even at the school. Yeah. All right. So now this that. Go back to the article now. So we like that thing right there is very heavy. We apply that to the T. I'm telling you, we can really defeat the adultery demon. But we be really having issues with 1 Corinthians 7 because we don't really understand it. Like I said, due benevolence is not just making sure y'all get it in every day. It's making sure y'all get it in. You know what I'm saying? On a frequent basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just doing it just to do it, but y'all really doing, y'all making love.
Right.
God say, make love. I'm telling you. All right, go back to the article.
Number 6, perpetual misunderstanding.
All right, perpetual misunderstanding. Y'all constantly arguing and stuff. Scroll down. Working environment.
Working environment.
Right, so that's another thing too. Like some brothers work at Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Damn near every young black woman in Little Rock work at Amazon. For real. There's some brothers work environment, bruh. I'm telling you, you gotta be mindful. Alright? Scroll down. And then, you got some sisters that work in offices, some brothers that got money, like nice cars. They got a gym membership, you know what I'm saying? They successful, and they not in the damn truth, all right? And they might be at the coffee machine every morning when your wife go get some. All right, go back. Number 8.
Lust.
Lust. All right, just the simple, you just got a lust demon on you. You know what I'm saying? You just got an appetite from what you had or what you then developed or whatever, and watch this. Read that first sentence.
Lust makes you self-centered and leads to a sex addiction that is all about you and your orgasm.
Right. Lust makes you self-centered. That means that 1 Corinthians 7, you not applying it correctly. Y'all could be doing it every day, but you just self-centered. So now you looking for something beyond what your spouse is giving you. All right, go back. Scroll down to number 9.
Number 9, distance.
Nah, that's good. Distance. Scroll down. Like I said in part 1 about, it might have been part 2 when I mentioned about brothers that drive trucks, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I don't really know no jobs for women gotta travel like that, but brothers who be gone long periods of time and stuff like that, not everybody can handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to communicate with your spouse. Like, if your husband got certain things that he trying to do and you ain't gonna be able to handle it as a wife, make sure you express that. Cause I'm telling you, you could find yourself in a situation where he putting your ass out on, you gotta go live with your mama or something because you couldn't contain yourself.
Right.
Because you didn't communicate. All right, go back. Number 10.
Number 10, innocent help turned romantic.
Innocent help turned romantic. So you got people, you may be got a project going on, something like that. Like, for example, you know what I'm saying? I'm a realtor. So, we got an office. We got a clerk in the office. You know what I'm saying? She a older woman or what. I'm not saying like I'm in the situation, but I'm saying like in jobs like this, you got people that communicate with you, like they be trying to help you on some stuff. Like when we talk, she be asking me like when my baby gonna be born and stuff like that. Like she be kind of, she be wanting to know what's going on so she can help. And you could be in a situation like that where it's innocent help, you know what I'm saying? And y'all conversations get deeper and deeper, and then y'all get the physical innuendos and stuff like that. And basically that person, that innocent help, you know what I'm saying, they communicating with you in a manner in which your spouse is no longer doing. So that innocent help is starting to, you start longing for that. Like, damn, like she really concerned about me. My wife don't even talk to me when I come in the house no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing on the woman's side. It could be a brother, he just genuinely, you struggling at the grocery store. Hey, let me open the door for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh my gosh, my husband never does this. For real. And you say, hey, do you know you're an Israelite according to the Bible? And you trying to teach them the truth now. Shit. Yeah. He wanna, we can sit down. We can Bible study, yeah. All right, go back to the article. I'm telling you, bro, this stuff is not just in this article just from somebody's imagination. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff come with the adultery demon. Scroll down, number 11.
Number 11, career.
Read that.
Some careers will put you in a sexually charged environments or cause you to travel a lot. And if you are weak, you will have sexual encounters with others.
So on the flip side, like I said about truck drivers, this is just an example because it's common with us in the body. You know what I'm saying? On the flip side, the distance you going a lot, the wife got to stay in the spirit, but also their brother, when he on that road, he got to stay in the spirit because he wanna be with his wife. He's struggling. You know what I'm saying? He waking up with the, and guess what they got out there? Lot lizards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got lot lizards out there. They know them truck drivers be horny as hell, and they in the middle of nowhere. They wife will never find out. They trying to make that little quick bread, and truck drivers be coming up off their bread. All right, for real. That's a real thing. So your career, I'm telling you, you just gotta know yourself. Go to number 12.
Number 12, revenge.
Revenge. We read about that in the other article. Go to number 13.
Number 13, identity crisis.
Identity crisis. Now, this happens a lot with both sexes as well. Like, especially it kind of sometimes it tie into, it could be the emotional neglect that we read and also the lack of the sexual frustration, right? It could be one of those two or both. Basically, your partner, they don't seem to be turned on by you like that. You know what I'm saying? And you like, dang, I must be like a square or something. I gotta get some edge about me. You know what I'm saying? For real, your wife starts saying stuff like, man, have you been to the gym lately? Like, she just giving you little indicators like, you know what I'm saying? Like get some muscle on you. I want a muscle bound dude. It is sending you into an identity crisis. You trying to transform yourself. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you start getting your hair done a certain type of way. You start wearing certain fragrances, buying certain clothes, certain shoes. You know what I'm saying? You start dressing to impress. And with that comes attention that you didn't have before. You know what I'm saying? And that can lead to adultery. You catch the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's the same thing for the women. Go to number 14.
Number 14, pornography.
What?
Pornography.
Read that.
Once your mind gets used to desiring images and videos of people who act in adult movies, soon your mind will want real sex with others as you have trained it to desire more than your spouse.
Now, the key part I want out of that is your mind will want real sex with others. as you have trained it to desire more than your spouse. So watching porn is not meant to get you in the mood to go and do it with your spouse. When you watching porn, you watching other women. The reason why you so turned on and stuff like that is because it's the dopamine. It's something new. It's not what you got in the bed waiting on you. It's a different type of booty. It's a different mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's different. So guess what? You're training your mind to desire something different than your spouse. And like I said, you're going to get desensitized to the point, and you're going to want the actual physical copy of which your favorite star. You're going to want your own personal copy, you know what I'm saying, physically. All right? You're training your mind to want somebody other than your spouse. All right? Go to number 15.
Number 15, financial struggles.
Financial struggles. All right? That's one of the main. I know we just bring it out with the troubles in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Like why you argue, why you got problems in a relationship, but it can cause you to cheat. Depending on the person, I say, just in general, you know what I'm saying, that'll cause a woman to step out more likely than the man, because it could be vice versa, but just the woman is not. It's harder for her to be aroused if, you know what I'm saying, like y'all having to get assistance from other people. She feel like you not being a man like you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And she out here, she's seeing men driving certain cars and got certain stuff going on social media. They up. And that was her damn class of 2014, class of 2015 classmate. And they up. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you in between jobs, you struggling, you can't keep a job. You know what I'm saying? You broke. Y'all scraping pennies together to pay the bills. So she sees men got their stuff going on. Guess what? She enticed by that. You know what I'm saying? And with the brother, it could be where the woman, she faithful, she just frustrated, and she taking it out on. In the bedroom, she just not giving it to you like that because you broke. You don't deserve to break my back. If, you know what I'm saying, you can't break the bank. So now as the brother, you going out there and, you know what I'm saying, hey, it is what it is. A lot of women don't give a damn. Well, I ain't going to say they don't give a damn, but if you as a man got a certain amount of game, you don't need no money. All you need is a certain type of conversation to get a woman to lay down with you. So financial struggles, that's a real thing. Read number 16.
Number 16, curiosity.
What?
Curiosity.
Curiosity. Read that one.
When you're curious about threesomes, orgies, how sex with other people of different ages, tribes, or cultures feel like, you will find yourself in a complicated mess. Marriage is not for curious people, but committed people.
Get Wisdom of Solomon 4:12. Curiosity. Now, so we talk about like how being a whoremonger, being a whore, previous to coming to the truth can lead to certain struggles in the truth, in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? But it's also struggles with coming into the thing, being a virgin. You know what I'm saying? If you was a virgin, you never had nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That could lead to curiosity. Damn, I never had nothing outside of my, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic man or whatever. I never had the black, you know what I'm saying? You get curious about that thing. You know what I'm saying? Different people from you, and you meet different people from different walks of life and stuff like that. You like, your evil mind. Like, I wonder how they are in the bedroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way that they carry themselves, it just makes me wonder. right, read Wisdom of Solomon 4:12.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 12.
Come on.
For the bewitching of naughtiness do obscure things that are honest.
The bewitching of naughtiness obscures things that are honest. The things that are honest are God's laws, like adultery. He that committed adultery lacketh understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's honest. Like Job said in Job 31, if I do that, I got to expect for another man to break my wife back. You know what I'm saying? Them is things that are honest. But the bewitching of naughtiness will convince you that you can have your cake and eat it too, that you can get away with it, that you can slide, that you can still do the evil that you're doing and retain your understanding and retain a healthy marriage. And you know what I'm saying? Be perceived as a holy and righteous man to the body, knowing damn well that you're not. That's what the bewitching of naughtiness does. Why do you think so many mighty men, high-ranking men, have failed to adultery and fornication? They got bewitched. They got tricked at their position. All right, keep reading.
In the wandering of concupiscence.
The wandering of concupiscence. Pull up the definition of concupiscence. The wandering of concupiscence. Read that.
Concupiscence, strong sexual desire or lust.
Right. So we read this definition earlier, right? A strong sexual desire, a sexual appetite, sexual longing, libido, all of that stuff, right? So wandering is going into browsing. A lot of us got social media. A lot of us got, you know what I'm saying, we work different jobs. We be in different environments. So you start to see different body shapes and different heights and weights and different women. And it's different varieties of what's attractive to you. Same thing with sisters. You know what I'm saying? You see brothers, different heights, different skin complexions, different builds, and they're different types of attractive. But you haven't had all of them, though. You know what I'm saying? So you get to wondering, like, I wonder what that's like. You know what I'm saying? Because you just so used to your husband, you know, your chubby husband. You never dealt with a slender man. You wonder how that feels to have that extra space. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom. For real. Same thing with a brother. You might have a heavy sister. You know what I'm saying? You might want to wonder how it feels to have a girl that can do cheerleader stuff with her legs in the bedroom. You just wonder what it's like. God said the wandering of concupiscence, read,
doth undermine the simple mind.
It undermines the simple mind, meaning it wears your mind down to you. It becomes a pebble and you go out here and do something stupid. All right, curiosity. Curiosity kills the cat. All right, and you might be the cat. Go back to the article. Number 17.
Number 17, false accusations.
False accusations. So when somebody overly suspicious of you, saying that you're cheating when you know that you're faithful and stuff like that, you will develop that mentality like, I might as well do it then, since you just think I'm doing it. You know, stuff like that. Scroll down. Number 18.
Number 18, alcohol.
Alcohol. Read that one.
Many have found themselves waking up in bed with someone not their spouse because of alcohol, and they don't know how it happened.
Right. You know what I want. Sirach 99. Now, we dealt with this in part 1 heavy, but I just got to get it because the scriptures, it speak on it. Alcohol. Read that.
Sirach chapter 9 and verse 9.
Come on.
Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine.
At the what?
At the wine.
So it says, sit not at all with another man's wife, especially not at the wine. Because how do wine make you feel? You know what I'm saying? It make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You get to drinking that wine, you slow wine for me. You know what I'm saying? The wine mess with your mind. You get too happy. You know what I'm saying? You in the mood For real. Don't sit with another man's wife and y'all drinking. Y'all will do whatever. Y'all not even really conscious. You know what I'm saying? For real. Watch this. Get Proverbs 23, I think it is. You'll wake up, but you don't even realize you made the biggest mistake in your life until you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Like, you know, you was always in the spirit, faithful or whatever, and one night you just had too much to drink, and you woke up with another man's wife laying beside you.
Damn.
You like, what the hell did I do? What did I get myself into? Proverbs 23 and verse 30.
Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 30.
Uh-huh.
They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine.
So it's going into brothers that tarry long at the wine, meaning you drink a little too much. All right, jump down to 33. This would have happened.
Thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things.
Hey, y'all remember that Ludacris video? I forgot what it was. That's how it goes. I remember the video vividly. You know what I'm saying? It was a big, it was a heavy sister. You know what I'm saying? But he drinking. She looked like Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? For real, in his mind, like, this a dime piece I'm finna go home and smash. And it ain't till he wake up that he realized he didn't smash Respucia. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's in the Bible.
Right.
Your eyes shall behold strange women. You know what I'm saying? That drink and how you, hey, this is a story. It's embarrassing, babe. Forgive me. But it's before I met you anyway. When I was in the world, it's certain experience. This how you know drinking too much is evil, is hell, is spirits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain encounters in my life I only remember based on somebody telling me a story. It was out of body. I don't remember it at all. You know what I'm saying? But it was this girl. It was this girl I went to school with. You know what I'm saying? She got on my damn nerves. You know what I'm saying? She was, you know, I could tell that, you know, she liked me or whatever, but she was like a little ratchet, little bad mouth. You know, she was ugly. You know what I'm saying? It what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she wasn't bad shape. Her face was just ugly, and her attitude and the way that she talked and all that, she was just ugly. You know what I'm saying? But you had this party. Now, this after school, I'm like 18, all right? So I'm in college. You had this party, I think it was called Project X, something like that. So, you know, before the party, I'm New Amsterdam, I'm drinking. And I go into the party, and then that's all I remember. I just went into the party. So after the party, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, I ain't even gonna say all the other stuff that come with the story. Just one of the things they said that I did, I was getting danced on for like a whole hour by this ugly ass that I knew from school, you know what I'm saying? That I would never let touch me. You know what I'm saying? She was on me for like a whole hour. I'm getting it in. You know what I'm saying? On the dance floor. I would have never done that sober. I literally would have pushed her out the damn way if she was sober. Like, made a scene on some stuff. But because I was drinking, I wasn't thinking. For real. I'm telling you, alcohol, bro. Alcohol. Good God. All right, go back to the article. These articles, boy, they be number 19.
Number 19, impatience.
Impatience. You know what I'm saying? Your spouse having certain trials that they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? The Lord trying to purge them. And you don't see that. You're not thinking spiritual, and you just focused on that lack that your spouse got instead of being patient and encouraging them and building them up through the process. Impatient. A lot of young brothers and sisters, a lot of people in our congregation got this problem in their marriage. Impatience. All right? Read number 20.
Number 20, unfinished business.
Unfinished business. You got old friends, they still in your phone. You know what I'm saying? You got like y'all know, like in school, I say like early years. I'm not saying as a grown person. God forbid, this happened with y'all when y'all grown. But like in elementary, you know what I'm saying? It was a girl, y'all ain't never do nothing. Y'all just used to look at each other from time to time, but y'all ain't never talk like that. But you kind of knew like, but you just never went for it. Or she had a boyfriend, and you had a girlfriend, or something like that. And y'all get to middle school or high school or something, and y'all get to chopping it up, and then it come out like, I used to like you when you was da da da. You know what I'm saying? For real. Unfinished business. A lot of us probably got people like that right now that we went to high school with, college with. We probably had one conversation with them, went on a date, and they moved somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, you get married. Your spouse, y'all ain't, everything ain't just fireworks at the moment. And then you see this person that you low-key like, damn, like me and her could have been, like, we really got a lot of stuff in common. We just had that thing where she moved and I got this job and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And then you see that person, you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing with sisters, too. You know what I'm saying? They had that damn athlete, you know what I'm saying, in high school or whatever. They went together. And then he went to college somewhere far, and she wasn't going. He went to the army or something like that, and they broke off their relationship because they was real young. And y'all going through it, and then she see the brother in the store. She like, oh my God, I just fell in love all over again. I'm telling you, that's a real thing. Got to be mindful of that. All right? That's why y'all need to block old numbers. When these people add y'all on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, unfollow them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you post hella pictures of you and your spouse. You know what I'm saying? That they can know what it is. I'm telling you. All right, scroll down. Number 21.
Number 21, friends with blurred lines.
Right, friends with blurred lines. You got to establish boundaries. And the truth, we really shouldn't have no issue with that. All right, scroll down to number 22.
Number 22. Lack of vision.
Right. This one is heavy too with young brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I done literally counseled a marriage on this multiple times. Like they ambitions don't match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she don't understand his vision. He don't really got a vision, but she want a man with a vision. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. It really, really causes problems, especially if the woman always on social media. You know what I'm saying? She's seeing brothers out here doing a damn thing.
Right.
And your ass struggling, just working at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Your ass, you know what I'm saying? You working at the warehouse, just going through the motions. You ain't doing nothing to advance yourself in life. And she wants more. She got classmates, she got friends that's going to Dubai. And you know what I'm saying? They going out on all type of cruises and vacations, and y'all can't afford to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not teaming together and establishing a vision. That's one of the beautiful things about getting married young. Y'all can build a future together. Well, what we do when we young, we just more focused because we childish. We just more focused on what we don't got instead of realizing that we young enough to get anything that we want if we work for it. We just wanted to land in our lap, but just be mad that the person that I ended up with ain't already got it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, when you young and you married, that ain't really the best route to go for a man to get married when he young. You know what I'm saying? Because, you want to be established. But, like I said, that you gotta get a woman that got the money. If you're a young man and you get married, marry a ambitious young woman, a woman that's gonna help you pursue your dreams per se, or your ambitions. She gonna help you instead of just complaining about everything that y'all don't got.
Right.
For real. All right. So let's sit on that article. Go to Hebrews 13, verse 4. And this is dealing with, a lot of the stuff that we read in many different aspects. Hebrews 13, verse 4.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled.
Right. Marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is due benevolence to y'all is due benevolence to y'all. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Long as y'all ain't bringing in no extra gadgets and stuff like that. That's inordinate affection. All right? But marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled. Come on.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. That's not a threat. That's a promise. You know what I'm saying? If you an adulterer, God will judge you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, brothers. My brothers, you know what I'm saying? We watching porn, stuff like that. We got to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? We playing with God's judgment. We may not have committed the physical act, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, we know according to the scripture, that's you in that world. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with that demon right there, adultery. So just remember that. Whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. You know what I'm saying? If you go all the way with it and understand as a man, yeah, she got to stay married to you. Y'all got to get through it. You going to just get put out or whatever. Y'all, you going to be able to come back. But understand, God going to judge you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how. You don't know how he going to judge you. You don't know how long. Remember what he did to David. He said, your sword, I'm going to arise trouble at your own house. His own son was seeking to kill him. His sons was killing each other. His son was raping his daughter. You know what I'm saying? For real. And all his wives got smashed by his son. And he lost the son that he made out of adultery. All of them judgments came on David and others behind his actions. So you never know how, when, exactly who gonna be involved with the judgment that God got for you when you commit adultery. So that's why he said this, verse 5.
Verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness.
So if you want a healthy marriage, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to find yourself in the midst of adultery. Let your conversation be without covetousness. Stop talking about the thing. And that was in a lot of these articles too. And I really don't expect for us to be having conversations about our personal life. We in the truth. We not finna be, God forbid, talking to people in the world, co-workers and stuff like that about what's going on in our marriages in here. But it happens. That's why it's in the Bible. Don't let your conversation be without covetousness. You talking about with your spouse not doing what they not bringing forth to the table, stuff like that. As an adulterer or an adulteress, I'm processing all this information like, I can do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I can make your dreams come true.
Right.
For real. That's why there's so many songs about it. It's a real thing. So let your conversation be without covetousness. Go ahead.
And be content with such things as ye have.
That's the key to a healthy marriage. Being content with what you have. All right? You want, a lot of us and that's the thing about backdoor marriages too. Like, it's the same thing you hear in the world when sisters, they find a man real attractive, but he not established in life. Or he a whoremonger or something like that. And a woman to say, I can change him. I can mold him. I can work with him. You know what I'm saying? For real. And they get with the man and they find themselves going through it frustrated and complaining each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Because, you not able to do what you said you was going to do. All right, that's why the proving stage is very important. So that way y'all can build each other up and y'all can see, like, y'all can be able to pass through an examination. Like, I know he'll be able to satisfy me in this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And that's how like, marriage is supposed to be spiritual. Like, it's not really supposed to be about sex. That's the cherry on top. Because in the truth, y'all don't know if y'all can satisfy each other or not in the bedroom until y'all get married. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta have that emotional connection, that bond, that mental connection and all of that, because if not, off the rip, soon as y'all get married, it's y'all getting counseled first week. For real, y'all going through hell throughout the entire marriage because you took them for lust. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really like how you thought it was gonna be. But if y'all was friends, y'all was close friends, y'all had an emotional connection or whatever in the bedroom, like I said, old schools will tell you. You know what I'm saying? If you got her mind, the body gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So if y'all not connected on that level, then y'all gonna have issues with that. All right? So that's why God tell us to be content with what we have. All right? And I'm telling you, that's important. That's why we gotta abstain from indulging in social media, being around certain people and stuff like that, because you're going to have that lust demon. Like, damn, with that person, you know what I'm saying? I know I can get them. They got this and this and that my spouse don't got. God said, be content with what you have. Believe it or not, your spouse is a reflection of you. That's your portion. You got what you deserve. So if you feel like you deserve more, that means you're not examining yourself. You're not keeping it real with yourself. You want something above your pay grade. All right? God said, be content with what you have. Come on. For he have said.
For he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee.
Right. That's what God said. And he's not a man that he can lie. So he gave you exactly what you need. You got to be content with that. Stop complaining. Stop seeking, for it in other places. Work with what you got. If they lack certain things, guess what? Take the responsibility of building them up. Getting the counsel to help them out. You know what I'm saying? For real. Everything is capable of progressing. All right? So from there, get Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18. Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 18. Let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
So God said, let your fountain be blessed. As a man, you know what your damn fountain is. All right. God said, let your fountain be blessed with the wife of your youth. All right. That means what? Do benevolence, have children, be happy, make each other happy, satisfy one another. All right, read on.
Let her be as the loving hind in pleasant roe.
Come on.
Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
That's what God said. All right, so I know we be getting on brothers. They be trying to leave to go and put their mouth on the T word. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? God said it's okay. But I'm not saying it's okay to, not do the work to put your mouth on it. Get off a conference call, a leadership conference call to put your mouth on it. That ain't what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But just when you and your wife got time to do that, do that. All right? For real. let her breast satisfy you. All right, so sisters, y'all can't be clutching the breast from the brother. Let your breast satisfy him. All right, read on.
And be thou ravished always with her love.
Right, look up the definition of ravished. God said, be ravished always with her love. All right. That need to be a song. Look, I got a song. Not me personally, but a brother that I know made a song for the sake of 1 Corinthians 7 and Proverbs 5. I know so much, when we be married or whatever, we got to pull up certain playlists and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? This brother, he got a song, all right? And he in the spirit. But the little kids can't hear it, so I don't know how they going to release that thing. But the brother was in the spirit, all right? So, let me get number 2.
Ravished.
Scroll down so they won't even see number 1. All right, read that.
Fill someone with intense delight in rapture.
Come on.
You want the simile?
Yeah, hit the little arrow.
Okay, so you got in rapture, sin into raptures.
So I got to pick them. All right, delight, captivate, fascinate, blow away, overjoy. All right, so God said this is what you need to do with your wife. All right, be ravished, be captivated, be fascinated with her love. That means let her, you know what I'm saying? She got power over your body. Let her do her thing.
It says blow away.
Yeah, let her blow you away.
Wow.
All right.
It say rapture.
Yeah.
Like the Most High bringing you up.
That's the righteous entanglement right there with your wife. Be ravished with her love. So think about, meditate on this real quick. If you at this level of intimacy with your wife, you ain't gonna find a need to step out. You ain't gonna have no desire to seek love from somewhere else. She blows you away.
Right.
You fascinated with her body and what she do with you. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's what we got to get to with our wives, brothers. We got to be ravished with their love. So that may call for sisters to just step their damn game up. You know what I'm saying? Work out, stuff like that. So you can fascinate your husband. So you can blow him away. And I guarantee you won't have he going to be the nicest husband in the world.
That's right.
Listen, man, you got him captivated. Guess what? You might be able to get some going on a few little Amazon sprees. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might take you to Orlando, Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? You never know. All right? For real. Be ravished with her love. All right? What I tell you to go to? Ecclesiastes 9:9. It's the last scripture. Is the camera not on yet? Ecclesiastes 9, verse 9.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest.
Do what?
Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest.
God said you got to live joyfully with the wife that you love. All right? So that means that y'all have to do things. Y'all have to have an emotional connection. Y'all have to love each other as y'all love yourself. Y'all want to be satisfied, so satisfy one another. The spiritual aspect about it is you want to get to a level, and this is really in all aspects of life, but it starts at the house with your spouse. You want to get to the point where your satisfaction comes from satisfying them. You know what I'm saying? Making them happy is what makes you happy. Stimulating her is what stimulates you. You see what I'm saying? You want to get to that level. Because when you're not, you self-centered. That's when you battling them lust demons. That's when you know what I'm saying? Because you just thinking about yourself. But when your mindset is on pleasing your spouse, and in turn, knowing that you're pleasing them pleases you, you can't lose. All right? Live joyfully with your wife, who you love. Come on.
All the days of the life of thy vanity, which he have given thee under the sun, all the days of thy vanity, for that is thy portion.
That is thy what?
Thy portion.
Thy what?
Thy portion.
That's your portion. That's what God gave you, her. That's what God gave you to spend the rest of your life with. That's your portion. All right? Just like, you know what I'm saying? You got Bishop Yawasab. You know what I'm saying? The way he a bishop. You know what I'm saying? He got the wisdom to put all the butter on the biscuits, and then, you know what I'm saying, the butter just drip all over the biscuits, all on the table, and then it drop to the floor. You know, that's his portion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the portion of wisdom that God gave him. You know what I'm saying? You got mighty teachers like Captain Gedaliah or whatever. You might know all the scriptures and all that, but everybody can't bring it out like that. Guess what? That's his portion. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a spouse, when you married to somebody, you got to understand that wife, she came out of you. That's your portion. That's what God said you deserve. All right? So you got to treat her like that. All right? Read on. Finish that out.
For that is thy portion in this life, and in thy labor which thou takest under the sun.
Meaning what? She going to be by your side to the day that you die, through hell and high water, through captivity, through adversity, through prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Through money, through poverty, through jobs, through entrepreneurial adventures, through unemployment. That's your portion through it all. That's what God gave you to spend the rest of your life with. So you got to take pleasure in it. You got to make the most out of it. And whatever she lack, build her up. All right? And the sisters, you do the same with your husband. Instead of complaining, being no good, stuff like that, work on your marriage. It say a wise woman buildeth her house. All right? So if we apply these scriptures right here, we going to overcome the adultery demon. Trust and believe that. All right? We not going to desire other women or other things that other people can bring to the table if we focused on being content with what we have. All right? That's what makes marriage honorable. So with that, Lord's willing, you know what I'm saying, that was edified. That was edifying. That's the finale of the trilogy, the adultery demon. All right, so let's stay in the spirit. Let's overcome this thing, Israel. We almost at the end. All right, keep enduring. Most High in Christ bless.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.